Greetings, salutations, everyone. Let's just get into it. This is my, I guess, impressions for Spider-Man, Insomniacs Spider-Man 2, the sequel to the first game and the sequel to the Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is going to be a non-spoiler, I guess, talk because I just really want to share my thoughts. I'm really enjoying this game a lot. I'll just talk about the stuff that's been shown in the trailers and the stuff that's been alluded to in the first game. But yeah, bro, honestly, like, okay, I'm about halfway through this game. I'm enjoying it so much. I feel like this is a good step up. And a good step forward for this series in terms of like story, narrative, and scope. It's a lot bigger than the first game, and character variety as well. We got a lot more characters, a lot more abilities, a lot more fight scenes. Just the action is just doubled compared to the first game. But yeah, with that said, let's just get into it. I'm just gonna pick a topic and just talk about it. I love this world that Insomniac have made. Personally, I think this is like probably my favorite Spider-Man ever, like the version of Spider-Man, like definitive version of Spider-Man outside of the comics. It's like, what if for what Batman the animated series is to the Arkham games is what I think Spectacular Spider-Man is to this like Insomniac Marvel like Spider-Man game. I love it so much. It feels so lived in. The as a Spider-Man fan, as a comic fan, it's like a playground. I can't lie. Talk about the new characters introduced. Harry Osborn. I love this version of Harry. He's so likable. I haven't felt this much of a connection to Harry since like James Franco's depiction. Genuinely, like you really like care for you feel the friendship between him and Peter and MJ throughout the entire story. I love the beginning scene where Peter and Harry reunite. There's like a really cool flashback sequence of them as kids in high school trying to sneak in. That's a really fun mission, I can't lie. And yeah, you really like grow an attachment to the friendship between the characters. MJ as well returns. He also plays a pivotal role as well with like her own few sequences, which are a lot better than the first game. I can't lie. It's a lot more, I guess, action oriented. I'm enjoying. Well, I've only had one sequence so far. I've really enjoyed it. It's very Metal Gear Solid Splinter Cell stealth mission-esque. MJ's cool. You really see the relationship of her and Peter grow a lot more. In this game, they're still trying to find it's typical like life stuff and life trials and tribulations they go through with finances, jobs, job security. Aunt May has passed on, and like you can really feel that like I guess grief in Peter still, because he wants MJ to move in to the house, and they're still trying to find like a good solution for that. Yeah, like if it's heartfelt, I can't lie. There's a very like intense scene halfway through the story where like it's like, is this character gonna make it or not? And like the voice acting, oh my god, like you know it's not gonna happen, but when it's happening, the voice acting just seems so real and genuine. Like you really feel the emotion behind it. You're like, damn, I'm getting shivers and goosebumps from this. And then afterwards, I was fanboying after like a certain event. The open world is a lot bigger. They actually introduced Queens returning, and Brooklyn as well, returning from the Ultimate Spider-Man I think 2004 PS2 video game. So happy they brought back Queens. I'm surprised they haven't done that in like previous Spider-Man like iteration of video games, because like Queens is kind of like a big deal in the Spider-Man story. He always goes back there. So I'm happy they saw that again. The world, there's just more to swing around in. And since the world's bigger, we have different ways of traversing. Spider-Man gets to like a squirrel suit, the wingsuit, so you can glide around the city. I was a bit confused at first because in the trailers they showed it and I was like, there's no way like is Spider-Man gonna have like jet boosters on his back for him to fly around? No, they do it in a much creative way. You have like wind streams zipping around the city, so if you want to like speed up, just hit a wind stream tunnel and you start flying across the city. It's really fun as well. I don't think I've ever like fast traveled at all so far, so that's a good sign that your world is fun to traverse through. Miles Morales is also a main factor and pillar of the game as well. It's called Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man. You get it. But Miles is again extremely likable. I was a bit scared with the fact that since technically it's two Spider-Men as the main characters of the game, there would be like a big imbalance of player time between the characters of Miles and Peter, but I think we get a good balance between them. I feel like it's more of a 55 45, 60, 40 between Miles and Peter. More on the Peter front because I think his story is a bit more larger and like more heavier in the narrative at the moment so far. But Miles has his own cool stories as well. He's in high school again, like he's the apprentice to Peter, and they're both doing this Spider-Man thing together. The opening sequence is super fun between the two characters. Again, you've seen it in the trailers and gameplay demos. It's the big like epic set piece against Sandman, where he's swinging around the city. Half of like Manhattan is just covered in sand and dust. It's a really cool aesthetic. Again, same thing as the first game. You have the usual like spider tree, web tree, ability tree upgrade, weapon tree upgrade, the unlockables everywhere. You got new suits, new abilities, new combo meters, new collectibles, new goodies. A lot of villains have made their return. I can't lie. It's really, really cool, and a lot of villains have reformed as well. They've stopped their evil doing ways, which is a bit weird, I can't lie, but character development and growth, you know, it's a natural thing, it's a normal thing. So, you know, it's good on them seeing someone like Mysterio working at a fun fair, pretty much. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the game so far. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's, I don't know if I can put it on par better than the first game or Miles Morales. It hasn't hit that emotional, like, for me yet. But I can see it coming, I can sense it coming with what happened halfway through. Again, the friendship right now between Harry and Peter is like the thing that's really like really carrying me right now, and the gameplay, of course. But yeah, just wanted to give it out there. I hope you liked it. And also, I'm loving the aesthetic of this like mood lighting. Let me know what you guys think down below. And yeah, with that said, I'll probably throw in a spoiler discussion / spoiler review once I've completed the game. Yeah, so with that said, thanks guys for watching. Peace out. Peace.